Hi, everybody. I'm Vicky Hacking, and I'm so glad that you could be with us tonight. It's going to be a fun night. Happy Halloween. Bronwyn, she's got her spooky face on. I didn't do it. I got my Halloween background, my virtual background, so that counts. This is kind of like my hat, okay? But can't believe tomorrow is already Halloween. Where did October go? Where's the year gone? But anyways, we're so glad that you could be with us tonight. We have a special, fabulous Jafra trainer that is on with us tonight as our trainer. Helen Wells has been with Jafra for probably 40 years, 50 years. I think she got the 50-year award. Anyway, she has won the Jan Day Award. She's just been a top seller, a personal business. She's always up there with sales. And she's been doing open houses, you guys, for what, 50 years. And she's going to share with you tonight her secrets to a successful open house and what it has done for her business. Because I think her open house has been the thing that has kept her clients so loyal to her all these years. And maybe she'll even throw in a little bit about her royal jelly, the thing that she does with royal jelly at her open house. But anyways, I just want to remind all of you to be sure to go to YouTube, my YouTube channel, Vicky Hacking. These recordings are all there. And we did a recording last week. It wasn't on the Hive. It was with Janice back in South Carolina. And you know what? She put a team of people together, fabulous leaders, Michelle Colbert, and it was just had the best speakers, the best trainers. You'll see that recording there on my YouTube channel. I highly encourage you to watch it. It's some of the best training on doing this business. I was just thoroughly impressed with the way the recordings went and what we learned on that recording. So again, tonight's going to be one of those nights. So I'm going to say, Helen Wells, my dear friend of over 50 years, would you please come in and take it away? I muted you, so you have to unmute.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Helen Wells.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You're there. You got your background too.
I want to thank you so much for asking me to do this because, all of you, well, most of you know my husband's in the hospital right now. And I had planned to have my open house set up to show you, but you know what? It's okay. Sometimes things just don't work out. And you know what? We roll with the punches, don't we?
Yes, and you look like we're having the open house. You're all set up for Christmas. You could have fooled us.
And I'm going to just tell you that open houses are my very, very, very favorite thing in all the world because my people come and then we just sit, we visit, we share. It's wonderful. So, all right, I'm going to start, and I wrote some things down because I want to stay on track here. So, I will just tell you that all year long, I promote my open house. And so I just don't all of a sudden have an open house. I promote it all year long. And what I do is I have little labels, and it goes on the front of every delivery sack or every order that I have. And it says, watch for my open house dates in November. So that pretty much most of my clients, because I've been selling Jafra for 53 years, they know that I do this, and it's to their benefit to come to my open house because I have great sales for them. So, and also I will tell you, kind of fun during the year, sometimes I don't know, can you see this? I put this so that hopefully, okay.
Yeah, yes, Helen, we could see it.
You can see the speaker view. Okay. All right. So I found these somewhere. I don't know where. It's Santa bucks. Okay. And so sometimes during the year, I'll just put in a coupon. It says good for $2, Jafra Cosmetics off their order. And so I'll put for open house only. And one of them says good for $1, and it just has one deer on it. Okay. So that's another way that I promote my open house during the year. It just makes it fun. And people often call me back and they say, oh, can I use this? No, no, you have to come to my open house. It's only good at my open house. And so it just makes it fun. All right. Okay. So
Helen, I always do half price on one item, and that gets a lot of people to come. I always did the half price on your favorite item for
right.
coming. It cost me nothing. And, on the invitations that you take around the neighborhood and things.
Well, I'm not going to talk about that now. Right now, I'm just telling you about preparation, what I do in preparing all year long for it. Okay. And so one of the questions that so many of you ask me is, so what about refreshments? And I will tell you that I used to really go all out, had this wonderful spread. And then I realized that people don't come to eat. They really come to save money. And that's what I'm here for. So I will tell you, I make a really simple pumpkin dessert. And basically, real quick, canned pumpkin on the bottom. And then you put a cake mix on top with butter. I'm sure you all know this, and walnuts. And that's my dessert. So I get it all ready. I put it into cupcake holders. So when people come, I just pull it out of the refrigerator. You want to make things simple. So you're not like in the kitchen cook. That's what my refreshments are. I try to also put on very soft Christmas music, and that's in the background. Another thing that I do, and I love Jafra spa candles. Oh my gosh, they're wonderful. So when people come in, they have that. And now we have the home sprays. So you could spray the room with a home spray and promote that. All right. I put balloons outside so people will know where they come that this is where the celebration is. I try to make my displays simple because, and when I say displays, I may put up a Christmas tree here or a Santa Claus there or something, but the focus I want to be on Jafra, not on miscellaneous cutesy things. Okay. So, I set up my tables, and I have several tables. Now, in my other house before we moved, I had a lot of room and a lot of space, and pretty much my whole house was set up for open house. Well, here, since we moved, I don't have a lot of room, but I still have room for tables. Okay. And pretty much my living room and my dining room and even part of my kitchen is set up with Jafra. And my husband's wonderful. He knows. He even helps me set up tables. So one of the tables I have basically is for I don't know. Can you see this? You can? Okay. Otherwise, I can take off my background. Hang on, let me do this. Is that better? Okay.
Yes.
So basically this is like a Christmas display, and I will tell you, you can all do this. All right. So I just take my table and I put boxes, Jafra boxes across the back, and then I put Jafra boxes on top of that. So I have 3 levels. All right. And you can put a lot of things on 3 levels. You don't want to have things too crowded. And I will tell you another thing, don't have a lot, because when women have too many choices, sometimes they don't make a choice. So you want to have it simple. Okay, let me go back here. Now, one of my tables, and the one that I just showed you, I have it set up according to the holiday brochure. So what's like on the first page is right there in front. So it goes right along. So somebody comes up and they say, okay, Helen, look at this is on page 19, whatever. I can look at that and know exactly where it is on my table. And when you have a big display, you kind of need to know where things are. I have a sale table, and let me tell you, that's the first table everybody goes to, is they immediately go to the sale table. I have a sponsoring table, one that we have the case, and then I do put out a pack, and the pack is in a basket so that they can see what they would get for $200. If you have enough room, I've just done different things over the years. And one of the things I did that I really like is I have stations, okay? And so I have a spa station, I have a fragrance station, I have a baby station. So when people come, they can see the different stations. And I have oh no, I found a wrinkle table, and everyone always loves that because we have really wonderful products that they won't have, oh no, a wrinkle. I have a color table also. People love lipsticks, and so they're drawn to that too. Another table that I have is to do makeovers. So I encourage my clients to bring their friends with them. And when they bring their friends, I want to make sure I have a table that we can sit and I can do a makeover on them. And I also want to show them all the regular clients that come, the new color. And I also want them to try the virtual makeover. Now, I have said over and over and over and over to do this, but most of them come and they haven't done it. So I love our virtual makeovers. Okay, another thing that I do, this is all kind of in prep, all right, is every year when people come, I have some kind of a game for them. They love it. They always say, okay, what's our game this year? So a lot of times, okay, let me grab, I may do a Christmas bingo, okay? And in the Christmas bingo, it's something like, have you ever been to Bethlehem, or do you know all the reindeer names? Was a child born on Christmas Day? So it's just a fun bingo. And actually, I really don't give them anything for it. We just have fun doing it. Another year, I had a Christmas scavenger hunt, and I had like an angel hidden and a candy cane. So they had to go around the room and find all these things. Just do fun things. You know what? You gotta have fun. And if you have fun, they'll have fun too. Probably one of the things that everyone really likes over and over again is, and I know you've seen this one, it is all the songs of Christmas, and they have to write down what the songs are. Now, I will just tell you something. Everyone loves these games, and they always ask me for a copy so that they can have it at their homes, either for Thanksgiving when the guys are watching ball games, or at Christmas too. And so when I have the game for them, I also do have a copy that they can take home with us. Okay, I've done a lot. Oh, I'll tell you, one year I was kind of going through things. I had a table, and when they came in, I had a little bowl, and they drew number 1 through 6, I think it was. And I had made up stockings, and whatever number they drew out of that, they got that gift that was in that stocking. And I have a picture. I can show you what it looked like. And I just pinned it. It was just my Jafra, and I pinned it in the front of the table. Like I told you, I have fun. I have fun doing this. All right. Now let me go on and let me follow my notes here. So, when people arrive, the first thing that they do is I have them sign in, and I have a little sign-in sheet for them to sign in. And there's like, oh, probably, what am I going to say? 8 to a page. It's not a lot. It just, and on this particular year, I had a drawing for $195 in Jafra. I always give away royal jelly because I feel everybody needs to use royal jelly every single day of their life, okay? And if they'll use royal jelly every day, they will continually see a change in their skin. So on this drawing slip, I asked her their name, their birthday, their phone number, their email, and their very favorite product. And I tell them at the bottom that the drawing will be held at the end of the open house, and the winners will be notified, so they don't have to be here in order to be in the drawing. So on above my table where they sign in, I have a big poster. Okay, so I can show you this, if you can see this. Okay, this is my poster, and it is a picture of everybody who won a royal jelly every single year. And they love it. They come in, they go, oh, I remember when I won that, or, oh, you know what, Helen, I've never won. Oh, I better win this year. I mean, they like, and I guess maybe they like knowing that actually I did have winners and I really gave it away. But so that's above my table too. I have pens and pencils there. I have a brochure. It's on a clipboard. So when they come in to sign in on this clipboard, I also have okay, where are you, Helen? I have order forms, and then I have a holiday gift giving list, and you've all seen all of these gift giving lists. And I asked them if they would keep this, and when they have the most people on here at the end, everyone who turns this in and has the most people, I will have a gift for you. So it makes them think of who they want to give Jafra for Christmas. Okay. You want to make sure people feel very welcome when they come. You want to make sure they feel very, very special, because they are special. They are your clients. They've helped you build your business. And so if you have several people that come, and oftentimes I've had like 4 or 5 people here at one time, and they all want your attention and your help, and that's very hard to do that. So one of the things that I try to do is I say, okay, I want everyone to stop for just a minute, and I want you to introduce yourself. I want you to tell, how long you've used Jafra, and how you were introduced to it. And then what you've done is you have gathered these 4 or 5 people together and kind of bond them together. Does that make sense? And another tip I will tell you is, if you could have some of your consultants come and help you with your open house, that helps too. But also it's very good training for them. And I've had my consultants say sometimes, Helen, I learn more at your open house than I have at any training, because you talk a lot about the products and you share them. You want to, another thing that I have over there is I have baskets. I just went to the Dollar Tree store and I just bought little baskets. So as they walk around and they pick up things that they want to buy, they can actually put it in the basket. Okay. Hold your refreshments until you're all through, until the end. Vicki, got to help me with time. Okay. So I don't let them have their it's kind of like giving a Jafra party. You don't want them eating, because if they start eating, then they won't do their orders. All right. Okay. Now I have signs kind of up all over my house. My one big sign that I have, it says schedule a party in January and earn, and it shows 2 royal jellies. They get a double royal jelly, and I give it to them at the very beginning. I don't wait for qualifications or anything. I just do this, and I tell them, now this is my calendar for January. So if you will have a party in January, and most of my clients know this already, and I tell them, here's a red pen. So I want you to sign your name on my calendar. Now I want you to know that when you sign your name, you honestly are making a commitment. Because in January, not only are you getting the 2 royal jellies, but you are getting a lot of extra gifts that I give, and I don't give the rest of the year. So if you sign your name and then all of a sudden you back out, guess what? Somebody who would have liked to have that date can't have it. Okay. And so I laugh and say, okay, you're signing it in blood. And so they all laugh. Oh, it's been many years that I've said this, so they think it's funny. I do have all around, I do have gift certificates sitting around for people. And on my gift certificates, I just do them on a sheet like this. I put them on purple cardstock, and I cut them. I have $25, $50, and $100 gift certificates. And I do actually sell gift certificates. And so just kind of, you can have them laying around. All right. And when somebody signs up and they pay for a gift certificate, I sign it. So it's not just a blank gift certificate. Okay. It's for real. I always ask them, oh, I know. Another thing, when they come in on their order form, I give them 2 order forms. One is for them to order today, and another one is for their wish list. And on their wish list, I have like some kind of a Christmas sticker, okay? And so they know that that is their wish list. And I tell them, now, when they're all done, you've made out a wish list of things that you would like to have. How many times at Christmas time have you got gifts and you thought, oh, I didn't want that. Gosh, I would have rather had Jafra. And so if you on your wish list really want these things, you let me know, and you let me know who you'd like to have me call. Would you like to have me call your mom, your sister, your brother, your husband? Let me know and put their name on there. And be sure and tell them that I'm going to be calling them, okay? Because you don't want to just kind of call out of thin air. And I will tell you that husbands appreciate this, because I wrap them, I do everything for them. All they have to do is give me the money, all right? And so I will tell you that usually husbands spend at least, I'm going to say, $300 to $500. I mean, women are always very careful with the pocketbook, but men really want their wives to have something nice. So don't miss out on that. That's a really good tip. I also have a sheet, and it has my QR code on it. So all they have to do is to take a picture of that. On my table, a separate table, I have a side gig business. I have, as I said before, and I'm telling you what signs I have right now. Another sign that I have is I appreciate referrals. If you know somebody, I would like to have you sign this sheet, and I just have a referral sheet that I have them sign up with their phone numbers. And I do tell them, if you're going to give me a referral, please call that person and tell them that you gave me their name to call. All right, the most important thing is to get people there. Vicki, how am I doing on time? Okay.
You're okay. You've got 5 more minutes, Helen.
Oh, okay, I'll hurry. So I will tell you that I don't do a letter in an envelope, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I get envelopes and I don't open them right away. So I do everything on a postcard. This is a half a sheet of paper, so I get 2 to a half a sheet of paper. This actually costs the same amount as a letter, all right? But when the mail comes, all they have to do is, oh, please come and celebrate my 52nd year in Jafra. It's my holiday sale. It has all my information up here. On this postcard, I also have the sale things that we had. This is from last year. One of my big things that I do is when they buy 2 royal jellies, they get 1 free. And I usually sell that a lot every year. I also tell people the call-in orders count too. And when they call me $300 in orders, I will give them $100 of anything they want. And I usually have a couple of people do that every year. Now, think about that. $300, you make 150, you're giving away 100. You're still making a good profit. I also put on my postcard, are you interested in having a side gig with a little extra income? So you want to make sure you put that on your postcards too. So that's my one postcard. My other postcard that I have, oh gosh, where are you, postcard? Anyway, it's so I keep an active list of who my clients are, and people who order from me all the time, they get this size postcard. People who don't order from me all the time, and I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is. They get a 1/4 of a page postcard, okay? And it just says Helen's 51st year in Jafra, okay? And what I do is I put on there, this is from 2 years ago, 51% off any one product, any additional product. And then I have also put like the things that are on special on that postcard too. On the back side, I talk also about them joining Jafra or if they know somebody. Now, I'm almost done, Vicki. The thing, okay, you want to make sure that postcard grabs people. If you know what, an open house doesn't do any good if people don't come. And so for this year, that year, I said my 52 specials, my open house, so they can receive $15 of additional Jafra with any $52 order. With a $75 order, they get to choose one product at 53% off, or whatever year it is. They get to receive a royal jelly, a free $79 bottle of royal jelly with $250 in sales. When they bring one or more new friends to me, they can choose any item they want at 53% off. That's for this year. And it says sale items do not count towards your $52.79 or $250 items. But you know what? I let them. It doesn't matter. These are my really good clients. All right. Okay.
Helen, we have 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I will tell you, put time into doing your open house. It does take time. But it's fun. And I will say probably my average client spends at least $300. I probably every year maybe have 2 people who come out of all of the people who come that just order the $59 or $52. So it really is worth your while. One of the things I don't want you to forget to do, and this has been just a really smashing success for me. Actually, the Lord gave me this. It's the gift of the 12 days of Christmas. And I usually will sell this at least to 2 or 3 people since I've started doing it. And it is a basket that I have wrapped individual items, and they can choose whatever items, how much they want to spend, or they can do what I do. And usually this basket, men give it to their wives, or people will give it to their family in a convalescent home. And when they do that, they ask the people at the front desk, would you give a gift every single day? This has been a really wonderful hit, you guys, and it'll be something that not necessarily do you have to do at your open house. You can do it otherwise. So thank you.
Thank you, Helen. And Helen, will you put your information in the chat so that if anyone has, wants to contact you by, text you a question or not, they can? Would you please just
Yes.
put that in there? And thank you so much. That was so informative. Okay, now, Bronwyn, let's take it away. You guys, here it comes. The November brochure.
November is around the corner, 2 days away. So exciting.
And you guys, Bronwyn has makeup on it, spiders and things on her face. Don't think that she broke out overnight.
Yes, Vicki saw me yesterday. Okay, so tomorrow is Halloween and the next day is November 1st. Remember the business meeting. We don't want to miss Jafra's business meeting. We are going to open the November book tonight so that we're going to be ready on November 1st. If we waited until next week would be November 6th, and you have already missed out 5 days of wondering, what are our best deals? What is Jafra giving us for the month of November that we are going to excitingly share with our clients and consultants too? So I want to just review with you. I hope by now you have received the November book, because even one of my consultants, who is not an active consultant, that I was told that only the October active and inactive would receive the book, and then all the active consultants would have books for November and December too. So the fact of my inactive consultant receiving the November book before I, the active leader, I was impressed with that. I was thrilled for her. Anyway, I'm happy to have my book. This book and the next book in December is truly the busiest books to share with our clients. If you haven't ordered your books yet, it's not too late. Jafra has some great deals going on right now. When you put in a retail of $198 retail, it will unlock a bunch of specials. I'm not going into that today, but just so you know, today and through tomorrow is these unlocked specials. And when you see the price of the unlocked special, just keep in mind you are getting 50% when you are in a qualifying order of $400 retail. That's retail. So will your unlock also count toward that 400? You bet. And all of that will count towards your perks. Just remember your perks at the end, view more promotion. So what do we have going on in November? Well, the month of November, I'm going to put the key guide, and I say this every month, and some months I don't send it, but this month you're going to really need it. I am absolutely thrilled with this. Jafra, the key guide, 60%, we have 2 items, 55%, 2 offers. At 50% in the month of November, 18 offers. So if you have already gone through the book and looking at, oh, that's a good price, okay, that's all right. Oh my gosh, this is fabulous. 45% savings, 7 offers, 40% savings is 2 offers. Now, if you're wondering, well, where are all these offers? I'm going to make sure I put this key guide together for Vicki tonight so that she can go ahead and put it online. And by November 1st, you're going to know exactly the page number of these percentages. When you're looking at it, you're going to see percentages and numbers, and those are the page numbers. This book has a total of 73 offers. When you go through the book, you don't see that, oh my, it's that high of a quantity. This is a great book. 31 offers are at 40% and higher. 35%, we have 10 offers. At 30%, 8 offers. 25%, 4 offers. At 20%, 7 offers. 15%, 4 offers. 10%, 2 offers. 5%, 1 offer. And we have 6 things that are just there with no special price. And that's okay, because that's what you do in retail. You can't always have everything on sale. You sometimes have to have where you're just doing the promotions. What kind of promotions do we have right now? In November, we have 10 new items, and you will get the key guide for that, giving you the page number of where these new products are. We have 3 things at limited time. Shop more, save more. This is called purchase with purchase. They make a purchase, and if they want a special item at a good shop more, save more, we have 3 of that. And in best deals, we're going to cover 2 today. And free gifts, a total of 13 offers. This book does not have the hostess plan. So if you are looking for in hostess offers to have clients schedule things, you will still have to add that to your book. I will look forward to when Jafra includes monthly hostess plans with our monthly catalog, because that is really needed. But Jafra did put in the business kits. Remember, we still have 5 business kits to select from. That's on page 48 and 49. And Jafra has also included the step 2 for new consultants. Right there is the party pack. So when your client goes through the book and they want to place their orders with you, it's the same thing what Jackie has always said, is to how do they want to order? And do they want to order as a client, as a hostess, or as a consultant? Because if they order as a consultant, they can immediately put their case in and start getting consultant perks. Okay, this book in November has no QR code, just so you know. Many of our past books, we would have QR codes, and my suggestion would be to write it on a sticky note, a Post-it note, and put it on the page so you were familiar with what's on the QR code. Okay, Vicki, we are going to open November with the best deal number 1. So if you have your book with you, open it to page 24 and 25 it is. Okay, so as Vicki is looking to search that, you're opening your book to page 24 and 25. And you can go ahead and with your pen and write on it, this is best deal number 1. So that when you go through the book and you're like, oh, what did she say again was the best deal? So today is October 30th. The best deal number 1 is on page 24 and 25. And Vicki, we don't see it yet. You need to share.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. I was sharing the screen. Share the screen. You're not seeing that?
Yeah.
No?
Okay, it's coming up and here we are. Okay, so why are we using the book today? It's because Jafra does not have this yet posted online because it's not November 1st. So because this is the 30th, we are using our book to show you and not yet going into Jafra Biz. So when you look at this page over here, the graphic, a lot in this book is rather dark. If you're going to write, I strongly suggest like a black felt tip pen because it will show up better, or look for somewhere on the page where the coloring is lighter that you can put ink on. Okay, so this is the Royal Jelly Iconic Classes. The Royal Jelly is offered at 3 different levels of this on page 24, 1 for 49, 2 for 89, and 3 for 109. Your best offer is the 3 for 109. This is the best offer of the season. Okay, so your clients will be saving $126 with the 3 for 109, and that is a over 50% savings. So there's more to it because there is a purchase with purchase. So clients, this is a 3-piece set for you. I'm going to give you what is the retail value of what you're looking at, put it on the product so that that's already there when you're talking to a client, whether they're going through your website. You could be going through the website with them to place their order on November 1st through the 31st of November, or you may be sharing a catalog with them and your catalog has all of the details. When I receive my catalog, I somewhere will go ahead and write the word consultant on it, and mine is right at the whole side of the tree at the edge, says consultant real large, so that if my books are all together, I know exactly which one has all of my details of writing. So under A on the page, which is the body complex, it's, oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I don't have my glasses on over here. It's not the body complex. It is the Royal Jelly Advance. That's $79. We have B, the Royal Jelly Body Complex, for $69. And then we have our Royal Jelly Lift. It's $53. And the wonderful eye caps of $53. So you go ahead and put the retail value on each of that because it is a pop-up. What I love about this page too, and I talked about this last month, was Jafra was tagging throughout the book the percentage of savings. If you recall, like a year or two ago, our books did have percentages of saving, and then it transferred to a new format. So now it shows the retail value and the sale price. So they have gone ahead and put the higher end saving to the clients in the client book with a tag. And as you see on the left side of the page, save up to 50%. Okay, so for this special, you find a three-piece set. They're selecting their choices of their, and what I love, you see what Jafra has written, there is no purchase limit. So for this, if they want 3 royal jellies, it is 109. They can get all 3 of that advance for 109. That is a fabulous saving. Your client with this offer is saving $128 at 50%. Now, consultants, the three-piece set 109, $237 retail value at a 50% qualifying order. You paid $54.50. You have now saved $182.50, and that for a consultant is over 75% savings. Now, look on page 25 because you want your client to be very much aware of shop more and save more, especially for those who love the advanced formula, because shop more, save more is a 3.3 fluid ounce of royal jelly in the advanced formula. So the advanced formula, okay, is $215 retail value. On the bottle of that, on the photo, on your page, write $215. So that is a visual eye popper for you to tell your client when they're looking through the website or looking through the book with you. You know, you can have a client that has the book and you're talking to them on the phone. And as you're going through what the special is, you know, for the royal jelly, this is iconic classic. These are the ones that have made Jafra the company it is today. These are wonderful products. So that $215, you want to make sure that that is an eye popper for you so that clients know they can get this item for $79. For clients, if you put these two offers together, it's $109.79. This offer then is a 4-piece set for $188. They can have 4 different gifts right there. They have then saved $264. Yes. Now, that would be then the $79 from the $215 is a 60% saving on this purchase with purchase. For consultants, okay, so consultants, you know, we talked about the 109 and you got it for $54.50. Okay, so $79, which is what the value is. You get 50% with that. That comes to $39.50. $39.50 for a $215 retail value is, it's like a giveaway. You put your two savings together. So you save 50% on the offer on page 24, which is $54.50, and your $39.50 is the offer on page 25. Together, that is $49 retail total. Your savings on that, when you take the retail value of this 4-piece set, the total savings is $358. This is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. And that is an 80% off. So you want to look at the 2 pages together. This is the best offer of November. This is what you must talk up and promote. And of course, you don't have to work very hard with this because once they have royal jelly on the skin, whether it is the milk balm, whether it is the royal jelly body complex, which we're going to go into detail next week, or the advanced formula, anything with royal jelly in it, you get it on the skin and they fall in love with it. So Vicki, we're moving on to best deal number 2. That's deal number 2 is on page 13. So like you are doing to open your book to the page, I'm going to open my book because I put the details on my book too. I do write it down, but
Bronwyn, am
the
I
book
on
always
it?
has all the details. And you
Bronwyn,
have the right picture, Vicki. So
thank
just stay on this. We are on page 13 of the November book. This is a 55% saving. Jafra Sweetie Splash Duo, $30. Retail value is $66. Your client has saved now $36. And that, my friends, is a 55% savings. What does the offer include? Because when you look at the page, it's a little bit busy, but it still is, oh my. Okay, so the Sweetie Splash fragrance is the cupcake that you see at the top. Write $30 on that cupcake. The next one is the High Shine Lip Gloss. That is a $16 retail value. Wonderful product. I just love it. Together, that is $46. When you look at the brush set, it's a 4-piece brush set. This brush set was with a special offer when the whole Mermaid movie was coming out. Jafra was right in tune with that in giving us Sweetie Splash and other perks too. And this brush set is free with this offer. And that is a $20 retail value. So maybe in the box you want to write $20, so it's a little bit larger and that visual pops out to you. Because the together, that's what makes the $66 retail value. Okay, so now we have a shop more, save more. It's a purchase with purchase. This offer is only available if they make the purchase of the $30. Okay, so this pops up. How do you get this offer? I see many times it comes up on WhatsApp. I can't find the offers because and it's okay when it comes on WhatsApp because we're all there together helping each other. And this will pop up at the end under Achieve Promotions. So don't panic on that. That happens the same for your clients when they're purchasing on the website too. So if you're just looking for this particular offer because you already put in the Sweetie Splash Duo, you're not going to see it. It comes up at the end when you're ready to check out. So this is a Shop More, Save More, Jafra Sweetie Fragrances. You choose one. The retail value is up to 30. And the reason is the center one, which is a limited time product that popped there, is a different retail value. So the other two next to it are the two other in the splash. We have the Sweetie Fantasy and our original Jaffa Sweetie EDT. Both of those are $30 retail value. This is a purchase with purchase where they're selecting one that goes with that trio offer. So they select one and the price for that is $15. So you take the $30 and the $15, now the client pays $45. The retail value of that is $96 total. They have saved $51 and that is over a 50% savings. Consultants, don't miss up on this offer if you are doing a tabletop special because this truly is something to put a bright light on, make it shine. Okay, so the first offer, $30, 50%, you're paying $15. Ah, I can't even find a brush set for $15. No way. That's even lower than just buying the high shine itself because the retail value of that is $16. Okay, the purchase with purchase, $15. And you're getting a Sweetie that is originally like $30 for $7.50. Together, this 4-piece set for consultants is $22.50. And this is how you promote. Come and join Jafra. Have the perks with me. Share it with your friend because you're building a business before you know it. The retail value of this together is $96, and this whole thing you have only paid $22.50. You have saved $73.50, and that is over a 75% savings. So I hope you wrote all this down and listened carefully, because if you were just flipping through the book and just thought, oh, 13 doesn't mean anything, it means something. Okay, and Vicki, yes, we are moving to best deal number 3. Open your book to page 42. And on page 42, this is like another iconic item that has built our business. And if you are new to Jafra and building your business, you just go ahead and get this offer, because this will build your entire holiday business. This one product can do it for you. This is a liter size, huge. Oh my, how big is the liter? 33.8 fluid ounce. This offer is a duo. You get 2 of the liters for $99. Retail value of these are individually $108. The retail value of the offer is $227. You have saved your client $128, and that is a 55% savings. Now, why didn't I select this as a best offer number 1 or 2? This is best offer number 3. This doesn't have a purchase with purchase. We always want to make sure that we are promoting purchase with purchase to our clients. We're very glad that Jafra gives us the opportunity. But if they're not making sales, if we're not selling the purchase with purchase offers, we're not going to have them anymore. I guarantee that. They'll go away because they'll say it hasn't been productive. It didn't work. We are the consultants. We are successfully promoting and selling our business, and you'll learn how to do that right here live in the Hive. This offer gives you a free gift. Now, the free gift is $11 retail value. It is a mini hand cream. The mini hand creams are much smaller than regular hand creams that we have had in Jafra. It is a 1 fluid ounce. The 1 fluid ounce is the same size as our foundations. So if you're wondering, well, how big exactly is that? It's the size of a foundation. So you know how long your foundation lasts. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Free is the hand cream. Your client, this is a 3-piece set, $99. They save $128, and that is 55% saving. Consultants, it gets better. Do you remember, and I have to bring this up because just last month, we had the bonus size, a 16.9 fluid ounce, and the bottles I told you are all $49 retail value. This offer is a 3-piece set at $99, and you pay $49.50. Oh my, that's a lot of almond oil. $49.50. The retail value is $227, and you have saved $177.50, and that is over a 75% saving. So $49.50. Just imagine, just think about all of the samples that you can make of having this offer. Just think of the fabulous gifts that your client gives to somebody special. Today, I'll let you know our humidity level here in Southern California is at 5% or lower. Because the Santa Ana winds have come, we are dried out. Today's the day they need almond oil. And many of you live in different climates where you need the royal almond oil every day. Always have it with you. Give a squirt on the hand, and you're going to have someone who absolutely loves it, because it is a Jafra favorite. Okay, Vicki, we're going to highlight something in our November book, and this will be found on page 38 and 39. And I'm highlighting this because as we open our season, we too, as consultants, I talk about when we work to be as successful as we can with knowledge that is given to us. So I selected this to be the highlight at the beginning of the month because I want you to think about this throughout the entire month to promote to your clients. This is a brand new fragrance to our Jafra home line. This is a room spray, 6.7 fluid ounce, $34. This offer is a $66 retail value, and their clients is saving $32, which is over 45%. This new fragrance is a woody fresh scent. Now, how do I know this? Because that's what Jafra wrote on the page. This also includes Carmadon, cashmere, and sandalwood. How do I know that? Jafra wrote it on the page. Remember, when we talk about Jafra products, we talk about what Jafra has written. Sometimes our vocabulary will just flow into talking about other things. We need to take control. Only say what Jafra prints so that we know that that is exactly how they want us to promote the product. So again, this is the woody fresh scent. It's written as to what it includes, and what this offer is giving you on page 38 is an absolute free gift. And the free gift is a refill. When I saw this, I thought, oh, this is brilliant. Thank you, Jafra. You know what this reminded me of? Our facial cocktail, when we used to have a liter and could go ahead and refill our facial cocktail that we had in our skincare line that we would take to be doing demos and our classes and parties. You always want to display your bottles completely full, because when you look at something visually and you see something half empty, and this is a party, it's not a good presentation visually for your client. So the fact that they have now given us refills, brilliant. I was excited about this. This retail value is 32. Now, if you're thinking, okay, well, why is the retail value of this $32 and the room spray is 34? What's that $2 difference? The room spray has the sprayer, so the cost of that has to come from somewhere. As you see, the refill bottle is very different. It just has a cap on it, so that makes the price go a little bit lower. Clients, this is now a two-piece set, $34. They save $32, which is over 45% saving. This offer for consultants, two-piece set, $17. Oh my goodness, it's fabulous at $17, brand new. I can't wait to order it on November 1st. Now, here's what I need you to really pay attention to. Page 39. On page 39, there is a trio offer. This is the third one down where you see the 3 bottles with sprayers. Pay attention to that. It's a great offer. This gives you a trio, one of each of the scent room sprays, because we now have 3, is $69. Retail value is $102. And this is a 30% savings. That's okay, because look what's underneath it. Underneath it is refill bottles where you are getting 3 for $39. And that is 60% savings, not just for consultants, for your clients. So if your clients wanted to give a nice gift, the room sprays, you want to promote the trios and the refills together. When you promote those 2 offers together, it is $108 and your client saves $90. That is a 45% savings for them. Now, consultants, 69 and 39, those last two offers is 108. At 50% of that is $54. You add this $54 offer with the one right next to it on page 38. You now have a 6-piece, an 8-piece set. Okay, so the 6-piece set for consultant right there is your spray bottles and your refills. You look at the offer next to it, one, two items. You now have an 8-piece set. And with a qualifying order that you receive 50%, it is $71. Retail value of that total is in savings is 193 of what you saved, and that is 70% saving. This is highlight number one. Keep this in mind. Get the fragrance early in the month so you can share and promote. And that's what we have today, Vicki.
Wow, Bronwyn, that was really enlightening. I loved it. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Again, this recording, if you want to share it with any of your team members, you can by going to my YouTube channel. I also will post this recording. Thank you, Helen. It was just a great meeting. Really got us in the mood for the holidays, with the room sprays and all that. I love the room sprays. We're going to have to do a meeting all about that and how important it is. Spray your sheets, spray your rooms. There's so many ways you can use it. And so we'll have to do a meeting and dedicate it to our wonderful, I hope we go in that direction. So thank you very much. We will stay on to visit. For those of you, we'll stay on for a few minutes. We'll probably be on for 15 minutes if you want to just chat for a while. Again, thank you, Miss Helen Wells, for a great training. And Bronwyn, really, you blow me away with all the information that you give to us on these calls about our wonderful brochure, which is a huge driver of this business. Let's face it, it does drive our business. So here we go. We're going to say goodbye to our Facebook friends, and we will stop Facebook. And then we will say goodbye to all of our friends that are just watching the recording.